And I'm here today with Miss Davis, Kashonda Davis, okay? So we're going to talk a little bit today about senior junk, all kind of stuff that seniors need to know. That's what happened to me. So tell me about this new thing in DISD. What do you do here at SOC now? Because you used to be a counselor, but now...
Well, I'm still a counselor, but the title has somewhat shifted. I'm the college and career counselor for the campus.
Okay.
And basically, the district decided, with Dr. Hinojosa, decided to create this initiative to focus on making students college and career ready. There was an obvious gap between high school requirements and getting into college.
Right.
Counselors are so overwhelmed that it is almost impossible to give them the time that they need in order to readily prepare them.
Okay.
So they decided to pull one counselor out and make that their full-time duty is college and career readiness. So that's what I do.
So that's what you do. Now, 3 things that they need to do right now. What would you say?
Study for their entrance exam.
Number one, study for the entrance exam. Okay.
Study for your entrance exam. There are plenty of free websites to prepare for those tests.
Okay.
Because you want to counteract if you didn't do so well during school. You have your SAT or ACT scores
to make up for what you didn't do. Good.
Exactly. Another thing is to be more open-minded.
Number 2, be more open-minded.
Yeah. Open-minded about the schools that you choose. Some students have their heart set on one school, and that might not be viable for you.
Right.
So we want to try to open your mindset.
Right.
Start obtaining letters of recommendations, because those are things you're going to need to submit with your application or mail in with your application to kind of balance out what you've done in school. And one major thing for college as well as scholarship is community service. You've got to serve your community in order to be awarded these types of things that the schools are offering.
3 actions that parents can take to help their students. What should we as parents do?
We hear this all the time, and I'm a parent of a high school as well. But we have to get involved. When I say get involved with the college application process.
Okay.
Get involved with what your student is supposed to be doing throughout the process.
Right.
What happens is sometimes, because parents have different responsibilities,
right.
other children, things going on in their life, they kind of trust their senior to do a lot. But what happens is they turn around in April and their child hasn't applied to college, they haven't applied for this, they haven't applied for that, and sometimes we can't work a miracle in that short amount of time. So just follow up with your child and make sure that they're taking the appropriate steps.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, collegeboard.com is an excellent web source. It's also where you register for your SAT,
mm-hmm.
and it actually takes you through the process, what you should be doing every month along the way your senior year. Another thing to do, as soon as you get your statement in order to file your taxes senior year,
mm-hmm.
you have got to file taxes. You cannot wait for
Really?
March, April. Financial aid is based on what parents earn the year prior.
Right.
And a lot of times students cannot apply for financial aid because their parents have not filed their taxes. And financial aid is awarded on a first come, first served basis.
Okay.
So even though you may be eligible for this big amount of money, by the time you get yours in, you're not going to get that amount because you're getting what's left. So it's very important that parents, as soon as you get in that senior year, file your taxes, because it handicaps your child when you don't.
So, number 1, get involved. Number 2, file those taxes. And number 3 would be anything else?
I honestly would say continually encourage your child.
Emotionally, just really encourage
Emotionally, just
them.
be there for them that senior year, because they're transitioning into an unknown world, and sometimes a world that college and these things, we as parents, we may not have, crossed that and went there. So just be there for them, because that territory is a little scary, it's a little frightening, and just support them along the way.
I think they'll enjoy it. So thank you, Ms. Davis.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
All right. Okay, for all of you guys looking, we have more good stuff, more good interviews like this, and more of my crazy talking or whatever.